It is so exciting that all of you are here to be with us, because this is what we're talking about, being very strong and united together. My name is Mama, and my daughter, Romy Gonen, 23 years old, is now missing, assumed to be in Gaza. This whole nightmare started at Saturday, 7th of October, at 6:35 when I received a phone call from her. She was at a party. She's a young girl. She's beautiful. You can see all the pictures around us. It says everything, the pictures. She's vivid. She's loud. She has a lot of friends. You know, Israeli, Tzaga. She's very funny. She's the most funny girl in our house. I have 5 kids. She's my third one. And she's assumed, or between her brothers, she's the most beautiful one. And on Saturday morning, 6:35, I received a phone call. She was crying. She was afraid. She was terrified. She said, "Mommy, there are rockets here. They started firing here, and I'm afraid that because it's an open space, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to hide. I'm afraid." And I said, "Romy, you just look for somewhere to hide. Maybe you lie on the ground." I didn't really know what to do, but you know, it's an open space, no shelters, nothing. And we were talking all through the whole next 4.5 hours. We were talking either to me or to her elder sister, and we were with her on the phone while she was running from the rockets and trying to find the car. She came with a very good friend of hers, Gaia Khalifa, and they arrived to the car after almost an hour and tried to run away, tried to drive away with the car, and couldn't because there were so many cars, hundreds of cars of a lot of kids that were in the same festival. They were staying in one place for 1 hour because there were so many cars over there, and the rockets are falling, and they are afraid and sitting in the car. And then we started hearing the shootings around them. We assumed, okay, few terrorists, the army will come, and everything will be finished in a few minutes. But the shooting kept on and on. And we are on the phone hearing the shootings, and Romy is terrified. And she said, "Mommy, I'm going to the bushes, I'm going to hide." And we said, "Okay, you hide. We will try to see how we are bringing somebody to take you out of there." And Gaia's father, Avi, was driving from their home near Tel Aviv to the south to take them out of there. But he couldn't come because all the roads were already blocked. We knew there are a lot of terrorists all around the area from the place they were to the north. And they were hiding in the bushes and calling us and saying, "Mommy, there are a lot of terrorists around here. We are moving from bush to bush." It's a 23-year-old girl. She's afraid and she has to hide from bush to bush so the terrorists will not find her. Just imagine where she was, what she felt. And after almost an hour, she said, "Okay, a very good friend of Gaia, Ben Shimoni, is coming back, and he will take us out of here." Ben already left the party with 5 kids to rescue them. He was one of the first one to get out of there, but he came back to help Romy and help Gaia. To their car jumped in another guy named Phil Sarfati that wanted to run away from this place. And she said, "Mommy, everything okay? He will come and take us and we will leave and I'll come home." And I said, "Okay, we are waiting." And the next thing, I got a phone call from her at 10:15. She was saying, "Mommy, I was shot. The car was shot. Everybody here was shot. Gaia is not answering. Ben is not answering. And I'm wounded. I'm bleeding. Mommy, I think I'm going to die." And I said, "No, you're not going to die. You stop crying and you start with Ophir, because Ophir was injured also. I heard his cries also. And I said, you calm down. You will breathe. You will be very strong and you will take care of Ophir." and you will not die. We will take you out of here. And I started asking, what color of the car? Where are you now? Give me the displacement, the real-time displacement in WhatsApp, everything I could think of just to try and help her, because I'm a mother and my responsibility is to help my kids. And Romy said, Mommy, I cannot help you, I cannot move. And Mommy, I hear the shootings around and I'm very afraid. And I said, Romy, you will be okay. And I knew I was lying because I didn't have anything I could do to help her. And I started talking to her and decided, okay, if I cannot help her, thank you. If I cannot help her, I will tell her how much I love her. She's my kid. I wanted her to remember my words. And I told her how much I love her and how much she is loved. And what we will do when she comes back home, we will go to that coffee shop in Tel Aviv that we've been just a few days ago, 4 days ago. And we will go to the trip she wanted and everything will be okay. And she stopped talking to me already. She didn't answer. I just heard the shooting all around. And then she just said, hello, Mommy. And that's it. She didn't talk anymore. And I heard the shootings. And they were approaching the car. I could hear them shouting at each other. Few men, many men. They shouted in Arabic. And they tried to start the car, but couldn't. And the next thing I know that they closed the phone, and that's it. And since Saturday,